Nick Rutter from McKees 37. Today we're going to take a look at the Easy Detail line of detailing brushes. This is the original line of Easy Detailing brushes, not one of the cheap Chinese knockoffs that's going to ruin your wheels. This company's been around for a long time. They're proudly manufactured in the USA, and they have great customer support, and we're proud to carry this line of brushes. They have three sizes. We'll start from right and head left. First is the Little Easy. This brush is great for nooks and crannies like those found on motorcycles and spoke wheels. And if you have smaller wheels, like an older vehicle or a classic car, it's perfect for those too. It's 13 inches long with a vinyl coated wire stem and 2.5 inch diameter of nylon and Nylex memory bristles. It's very soft, and you can bend it a number of different ways. I'm doing this with one hand. That way, you get in all the nooks and crannies, and there's really no excuse not to have a wheel that's perfectly clean. It's got a nice wooden handle with a hole so you can hang it on the wall, and of course a knuckle guard. Next up is the Big Easy. This is very similar to the Little Easy, except as the name implies, it's big. This is perfect for cleaning larger wheels and engine bays. It's 18 inches long, again with a vinyl coated nozzle, so deep in the bristles here. The stem is coated with vinyl, that way it's not going to scratch any kind of surface. And the bristles on this guy are 4 inches in diameter, and again it consists of nylon and Nylex memory bristles. Very soft, very effective at cleaning dirty wheels. Last but not least is the Go Easy. This brush is going to be for professional detailers. It has a rigid handle, unlike the other two. It's not flexible. It's stiff, it's ergonomic, and it's designed to get in there and really scrub. And this also works really well for cleaning engine bays and in between the bed and the cab on a pickup truck. It's built to last a long time, as are the other brushes. They're all chemical resistant with the nylon and the Nylex memory bristles. And this guy is 16 inches long, and the diameter of the bristles is 4 inches. So this is going to give you a little bit stronger scrubbing action compared to the other brushes. So for my vehicle, I have a Chevy Camaro with 20-inch wheels, and it's got huge Brembo brakes. I'm going to experiment with all three brushes and see which one works best for me. More than likely, I'll end up needing at least 2 of these brushes to clean the wheels to my satisfaction. So starting up, I have my bucket full of water. I've got a couple ounces of McKees 37 Power Wash. In my 32-ounce professional spray bottle, I have our Extreme Iron Remover, which is going to clean these wheels and change color while doing so, safe on all wheel finishes. And I have our high output foaming sprayer attached to that. So I'm going to start off by saturating the wheels. And I like this foaming sprayer because it allows the product to dwell a lot longer. It increases the dwell time, which means it'll sit on the face of the wheel longer, so less scrubbing is required. Even though there's really not going to be a lot of scrubbing anyway. My wheels are ceramic coated with our wheel coating, and then I regularly use Hydro Blue as well, just to reinforce the protection. I'm a big fan of anytime you clean something, you want to follow with some type of protectant. I'm a big advocate of that. Alright, so I've got the wheel saturated, and almost immediately you can see it changing colors as it dissolves the iron particles. Iron particles from brake dust are very corrosive, and if not properly removed, they will actually cause pitting on your wheels. Now my wheels, this is part of the 1LE package on my Camaro. The Batman emblem is not part of the package. These wheels are a satin finish, so you have to be really careful what kind of cleaner you use. Extreme Iron Remover is safe on all factory wheel finishes. So right off the bat, I'll try the Little Easy first. I'm going to dunk it in my wash bucket for some extra lubrication. And you can see here in these spokes, it fits perfectly. clean this. And I keep it at an angle because I find it helps me get in the nooks and crannies a little bit better versus leaving it straight. Great brush. You can see it getting back in there. And I can bend it more too. And of course my knuckle is protected with a knuckle guard. That way, if I get too ambitious and jam my hand in there, I'm not going to scuff up my knuckles. And look at all the brake dust and grime building up in the bristles. Dunk it in my wash bucket. Get in there. And next up, this is the Big Easy. I'm going to use this next for cleaning the barrels. And that's what's really special about these brushes, besides the technology with the memory bristles, the nylon, the Nylex, the fact that they're made in USA, so they support this great economy, is the fact that they're so long. Like this one, for example, being 18 inches long, I have huge wheels. These are 285 in the front and 305s in the rear. So I need a brush that can really get back there and clean what we call the barrel. Most brushes do not get back here and clean the barrel. Minimal agitation is required with the memory nylon Nylex bristle combination. And gentle agitation, doesn't take much. Side to side, get up in there, and really get these wheels clean. Extra lubrication, more lube the better, and that's what the car soap does. And as you can see, on my wheels I've got massive brake discs. They're probably 15 inches in diameter, and they're clamped by these huge 6-piston Brembo calipers. And this takes up a lot of room in my wheel, but that's not an issue for the Big Easy. As you can see, it conforms between the barrel and the brake caliper. That way no area is skipped during the cleaning process. And these brushes will save you a ton of time. Again, the knuckle guard, so my knuckles are not going to get scuffed up. And this one fits in here as well, but I like using the bigger one. I'm going to bend this. It's much easier to do when you have a free hand. And now you can see it has a 90-degree angle. And I can get back there and clean behind the spokes. What other brush on the market, folks, allows you to bend the brush to safely clean behind the spokes? None that I can think of. Look at that. I am fanatical about keeping my wheels clean, and the Big Easy makes that possible. And like I said, don't stop at your wheels. You can use this guy for your engine bay, your exhaust, all those surfaces that are normally a pain in the butt to clean. And last but not least is the Go Easy. Again, this is the one I was saying that has the stiff handle. It's got some a textured finish, so it's really easy to hold on to. Fantastic feature. And this is best for a vehicle that's not maintained as well as my Camaro. And the reason why is with the stiff handle, you can really get in there and scrub. But my Camaro is maintained extremely well, so it's not necessary, but still a great brush to have. One of my favorites. This will last you a lifetime. And to clean the face of the wheel, you can either use, you know, any of the brushes like this. But what I always do is I use our detail brush, and I find this guy works extremely well to quickly clean the face of the wheel. Get all that brake dust off. It's soft, they're inexpensive, and they just work well. Great brush to have. So these are the tools that I use every time I clean the wheels on my personal vehicle, which again is this Camaro SS 10Li. This car is an absolute blast. I love this car. I love this car more than every other car I've had combined. Nothing comes close. The sound, the driving dynamics, it's incredible. I highly recommend it. If you're in the market to buy an irresponsible vehicle, this is the one to get. That's reasonable. And with the detail brush, you can also get in here and really clean in between the lug nuts. And it has this plastic shield around the bristles, so it's not going to mar the surface. Marring is a fancy word for scratching. See my Chevrolet bow tie emblem? Get in there and clean it really well. And of course, the big 6-piston Brembo brake calipers allows me to get in there, really get it clean. When it comes to detailing, it's the details that matter. Okay, I think the wheel is pretty much done. Now you might think, since I'm done with the wheel, I'm finished using my easy detail brushes. Well, you're wrong. I'm not finished using these. Before I show you what's next though, I'm going to clean the tires using McKee's 37 Tire and Rubber Rejuvenator Concentrate. This is mixed 1 part concentrate, 3 parts water. I'm going to spray it on the tires. This is going to remove the browning. Previously applied dressings, not that I ever used any, because these Goodyears, I like just a deep black finish. And these, the cleaner does that without adding any kind of shine. You can see the browning already starting to melt off. We have a stiff, short handle tire brush for that. Dip it in my car wash. Takes care of the browning. And this brush, it has stiff bristles, really gets in there and cleans the tires. Strangely enough, I really enjoy cleaning tires. I find it extremely rewarding and satisfactory. I don't know why, I always have. Okay, going back to the Go Easy, I'm going to use this for my wheel wells. And I'm not worried about these bristles scratching the paint on my Camaro, because I know they're not going to scratch. So this will get in there and really clean the wheel wells. Awesome brush. Now that I'm finished cleaning the wheel, I'm going to grab my hose nozzle. I always put it on a shower setting. You can see it if it doesn't. There you go. Rinse it off thoroughly. And another tip, never clean wheels or tires that are hot to the touch, because you're more likely to stain them that way. Any cleaner that's applied to a hot surface is going to dry significantly faster. You can see my wheels are already beating water, again because I have them ceramic coated with McKee's 37 wheel coating. But again, just to make future cleaning easier, I'm going to apply a quick coat of Hydro Blue, spray on, rinse off nano coating, super easy to apply. Big wheels, 5 sprays, boom, rinse it off. And that's it. That's the McKee's 37 wheel and tire cleaning regimen. I will go around the vehicle and clean all 4 wheels and tires, like you would expect. Dry them off and move on. So check out the easy detail brushes on McKee's37.com. We've got all 3 sizes. I'm Nick Rutter for McKee's 37.